Wow. I got to catch Spider-Man.
I saw Spider-Man.
And Star Wars during our little time off.
I went to see Spider-Man as a little distraction.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie, man.
Damn good movie, Spider-Man. Looked great. Story was cool. Looked good. Did you see where Spider-Man swung right by our building here?
I did.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He takes a left at Duane Reade, right?
Yeah, he takes a left onto Broadway off of 57th on his web.
And goes flying by the building they're building.
Yeah.
On 56th Street.
And then when Jimmy hits the screen, it's just the funniest goddamn. Were you getting all nervous during those clips? I was like, oh no, here comes Jimmy.
Here comes Jimmy.
Here comes Jimmy.
And you look good, dude. It's 3 seconds. It's your catchphrase, you know?
I haven't seen it. I gotta go.
I gotta tell you.
I can't get a date.
Who's in love with Kirsten Dunst?
Spider-Man? Well, oh, you mean like everybody?
Well, yeah, but Spider-Man blew her off at the end because
he's got more important things in life to do.
He's got to fight these villains.
Well,
right.
I don't need to see it.
Don't worry, it's not.
Everyone who's going to see Spider-Man has seen it.
Does he leave a little web on her back?
Jerks his arm.
Spitting web out the window.
I was loving the fact that they were just exploiting her boobs, man.
Her cannage.
Here's her boobs in a low cleavage top. Here's her boobs in a tight sweater. Here's her boobs in a wet T-shirt.
Yeah, the wet T-shirt one was good when she was ready to get gang raped in the alley. Come on. Who's kidding who? That's what was going on there. Yeah, it looked like
they weren't looking for her wallet.
No. And they're ready to gang rape her, and of course, Spider-Man right there to help her out.
Right. I had a problem with the Halloween mask, though.
What do you mean?
The Green Goblin and Spidey there. Looked like they were just kind of wearing Halloween masks.
I don't know. The Spider-Man mask is cool.
It was cool.
Those eyes, it's Spider-Man, though. You can't change that.
No, but, I mean, Willem Dafoe. Not William. It's Willem. Willem Dafoe, he's got some of the greatest facial expressions in Hollywood.
He's twisted, yeah.
And he's behind that Halloween mask for half the movie.
Well, yeah, but he's the
I mean, it was cool. The first time you saw the mask, you're like, wow, that's cool. I think they were trying to do a Scream thing. I think in the movie Scream, the mask worked without any real features moving and stuff. Because, he's hiding behind the mask. But in this, I think you need a little more expressions there.
A little mechanical moving face or something? It's pretty good, though. Special effects were really good.
Yeah, that's my only critique, and it's a tiny one. I just wanted to see a little more...
And how about the Macho Man? When he came...
That was cool.
That was a very funny scene. Bruce Campbell,
right,
in the ring, actually naming Spider-Man as the Amazing Spider-Man.
Right.
He wanted to be called...
Spider-Human?
The Human Spider.
The Human Spider, right.
The Human Spider. That ain't working. Right. The Amazing Spider-Man. He comes out, and that was another funny thing, when he drew up with a costume that he wanted, and he says, okay, this is how I want my Spider-Man costume to look for the wrestling thing. And you thought the curtain was going to open up, and if he was in the regular Spider-Man suit, I'd been like, all right, where'd he get that? But he's in some lame sweatshirt with a spider drawn on it in black magic marker. The little things like that were very, very good in the movie. I liked it.
I kind of miss the Macho Man now.
The Macho Man.
He was all right.
Yeah. Hey, come down from there. That was very good. And then I saw...
Hold on, can I, before you... No, I just want to give a call out to Uncle John.
Oh.
I have to ask Uncle John something. He's a regular caller on our radio show. I just have a question to ask him, okay?
I don't think, I know what you're going to ask him, and I don't think so.
No, I'll tell everyone else. It's not that big of a secret. I think Uncle John was in Spider-Man.
But Jimmy's in Spider-Man.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't want to blow up your spot.
Maybe Dan from Hoboken's in Spider-Man. Earl made an appearance.
There was a guy, when they were doing asking people on the street what they thought of Spider-Man, and Jim Norton does a fine job. They were talking to, guys overlooking the water behind them, and I think one of them was Uncle John. Looked like him a little bit and sounded like him a little bit.
During those same things where they were getting the people's response to Spider-Man?
I could be way off, but...
Yeah?
Yeah, he'll probably call in. But go ahead.
I just think he would have said something before now. After all the Spider-Man talk we did with Jimmy being in there.
That's what I'm thinking, that he would have said something. So I guess not, but this guy sounded and looked like him. Anyway, go ahead, Anthony.
Revenge. Attack of the Clones. Ooh. Attack of the Clones.
I still haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that yet?
No.
I won't ruin anything for you. I'm not going to give away storylines.
Oh, boy.
The thing is, with a prequel, you can't ruin it because you know what freak is going to happen anyway. I couldn't stand how it was cast. That kid that's playing Anakin now is like a Dawson's Creek reject. You don't need that. You need just some guy in there, some kid in there to play the part. And I'm so beast like his acting, first of all, wasn't even good. And then he comes off like a WB series actor. Lousy. He's trying to do that love thing with him and Senator Amidala now. She's not the little queen anymore. Yeah, Natalie Portman, who besides being very flat-chested, got a pretty good bod in there. When they're tied up in that arena and she's got the white pants on.
We have topless shots.
Nice ass.
We have topless shots of her on FoundYourMusic.com. They're not.
How about that?
They're not that small.
Maybe they were squished pretty good in that white shirt of hers.
She's got some nice B's.
All right.
Some full B's.
It didn't look that way squished in the shirt. But she had a nice ass on her when her arms were above her head and she's hanging from that pole.
Ooh.
Hanging from the pole. And then where Lucas could have come across and helped out with the way it was ruined, the first episode that they just did. What the hell was that one called? The Phantom Menace.
Oh, yeah.
When because that was a kid movie. You know, you call it what you want. It was a kid movie. Ooh, look, I'm racing in a speeder. A little kid.
The pod. They
could have made this different. They could have made it a little more hard edge by showing Anakin really getting into the dark side. But they kind of glaze over it. At one point, his mom, some episode with his mom, I'm not going to get into a whole bunch of things, but he got very angry and went to take revenge on some people. And the revenge was like nothing. A couple of swings of a lightsaber, he goes back to Amidala there and says, oh, I did this and that, and tells her how awful it was, what he did to people. Show it, first of all. Show him losing his mind. Show him going, oh, wait, now this explains it. Okay, now I see why he turns out to be Darth Vader and kills
the story.
Millions and millions and millions of people. But no, they glaze over it because, they want to keep the cute Dawson's Creek friggin' marketability of the action figures. Make it dark, make it evil the way it's supposed to be. The effects were great. I'll give them that. Man, when you see the Yoda in this, and then you go back and look at that god-awful puppet in the first one, oh, my God, it's all CGI, and his face is moving, his eyebrows and everything. And then you look at the first trilogy they did with that stupid puppet. It's like a Muppet. Yeah, trying to walk on the cane, and and then he's walking on his cane, and then 2 seconds later he's kicking ass with a lightsaber. Pretty cool stuff. Little Yoda flying up in the air with a lightsaber. The effects were good. Storyline left me with nothing.
You know what? We got to stop you there. I mean, the effects in every movie that comes out today is good.
Sure.
Yeah, they have figured that out.
You know something?
The computer has really figured that out.
The Phantom Menace, I was kind of, except for the pod race thing. The pod race was really cool. The rest of it was like, I don't like the Mercury ships all the time. I think that one, the Phantom Menace, was all that, like, sleek, shiny ship thing.
Right.
They have the ones at the end when they're pulling off the planet.
They have figured out the special effects. They need more stories now. Better stories in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But so you didn't like?
It was. I didn't leave with any like, wow, that was really cool or anything. You know, it didn't really do much. I'm counting on the next one now, which in order for remember the first one that they made, which was actually episode 4. You know, in order for the galaxy that they're in to be in that bad a shape, where now the Empire rules everything, the Jedi are pretty much wiped out, and the rebellion is just a small little mass of people, something really bad has to happen in this third installment. Has to. It can't be this happy movie. It turns out, if you look at the goddamn first one they did, you know,
he'll F it up somehow.
Sure.
Yeah.
He'll make it cute and cuddly.
He'll make it cute.
Now, after the third one, is he going to redo the other ones?
No.
The rumor is
there will be redo it with new actors and everything.
I'm thinking Samuel Jackson there.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Doing a little Darth Vader.
I don't know. Indiana Jones 4.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
that's true. Yeah, that was announced there will be an Indiana Jones 4.
Oh, stop.
Why would you go to see Star Wars? Lucas has not done a good movie, and after The Empire Strikes Back, I didn't like anything.
Because it's Star Wars.
You know, Jim, shut up.
I wouldn't go.
Jim.
Because it's
Did you
Star
go see
Wars.
the Phantom Menace?
No.
So how do you know it sucked?
Because everyone I've talked to who I respect said it stunk.
It's not like you got to mortgage your house and spend 6 years watching it. It's a few bucks. You lay it down a couple of hours to, continue the story.
I respect your opinion, but
George Lucas, first of all, he has a worse chin than I do.
How can you talk about a movie you never saw?
Because look, I've also never stuck my.
I don't listen to other critics to begin with.
All right, I never stuck my mule in a toaster, but I know it's not pleasant.
All right, there you go.
You don't have to do any. I mean, if 50 people said it stunk and it was cutesy, then I'm going to see. Okay.
Yeah.
If one guy I heard over talking.
What have you heard of Jar Jar Binks?
He's horrible. I mean, the only thing I want to see is because he really annoyed some people because they thought it was like a stereotype. So that I kind of respect. But it was typical, coddling to stupid kids with little cute puppies.
That's what I don't like. I don't like the idea that it's a kiddie movie.
I agree.
Bunch of kids. Ugh.
Love you, Ben. Love you, Steve.
Vinny, what's up?
Hey, Anthony, how could you say that she didn't have a rack and she was flat-chested in that movie, man? When she was wearing the tight shirt, she looked good.
It didn't look like she had much. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say she did or didn't, but they were very pushed in.
Yeah, they were pushed in, but especially in that battle scene at the end when she got her shirt ripped off and ripped in half. And she looked good. And did you catch that other part in the movie, too?
I'm giving her the ass. What are you talking about?
The ass looked good. The boobs look good. But what about that other part in the movie?
You're not going to do this, sir.
It was worth a shot. Good day, guys.
All right. He was trying to get me, Opie. I sensed it. I used the force.
How come no one can use the force and sense that this film is going to suck before they go see it?
It wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm saying it just wasn't this big, good thing.
How do you not
I'm banking on the third one.
How do you not? That's the best, one of the best villains ever in film.
And so far, we got a cute kid, little kid on his pod racer, and now we got this Dawson's Creek reject who's whining. Yeah, whining at every turn. Oh, man, Obi-Wan doesn't believe in me. I can beep. Shut up and kill a lot of things. That's what he should be doing. He's at that vulnerable stage where it's going to affect his whole mind and turn him into this Darth Vader thing. And nothing but a whining little brat with a very gay ponytail.
Yeah.
Ponytail?
Oh,
this braid thing that's so annoying.
Yeah. How did he get so fat for Return of the Jedi and bald? How was that awful? You are the Duke of New York. You are already number one. That stunk.
So when did you give up on movies?
I didn't give up on films, dude. I hate.
No, you haven't seen a new movie in, I would say, 5 years.
And you know what?
But when it comes to old movies, I mean, everyone hears it on this radio show. He's got the
dialogue. You had to give up at some point.
You had to give up watching movies because you could quote JFK until you're blue in the face.
I love a lot of
all the mob movies.
It's a good film with Harvey Keitel.
Well, what was the last movie you saw? I think we asked him this already.
I don't remember. I read
it's been a long time, right?
Memento was all right. I see him in hotels on pay-per-view Spectravision when I'm on the road, man. I'm not paying to watch this crap. I'm tired of films sucking. I'm tired of Hollywood being PC and pandering to soccer mom C's and stupid kids, so I won't support it. They're garbage.
You've got a point there.
Anthony.
But I'll still pay.
What's up, guys?
Look, they're garbage.
All right, Anthony.
All right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, the worst thing about Star Wars is not anything in the movie. It's those stupid previews for, like, Disney, Lilo and Stitch, and that little Bow Wow movie, Be Like Mike. I heard that Matrix 2 was supposed to be the preview, and I got to see this. I'm all excited to see this garbage for Lilo and Stitch.
I saw that, too. The reviews during the Spider-Man movie were just horrendous, except for the Hulk. You know they're going to mess that movie up.
I don't know. If they do like Spider-Man, you never know.
Later, guys.
All right.
Later, man. You know what I can't stand in the movie theater? They're showing the previews, right? You're just sitting through this awful, embarrassing trailer that it's either unfunny or stupid, and then it's done, and it goes very dark and very quiet in the theater until they get the next trailer going. And you hear someone go, "Oh, I got to go see that." You just want to reach out and go, What is your IQ?
Yeah.
Here's how I knew I hated films after a while. I was working at a gig in Wildwood years ago with my buddies John and this dude Buddy. So we go to see what's the stupid John? Enough with John Grisham and the stupid lawyer movie. What was the one he wrote with Sandra Bullock? A Time to Kill.
Yes, okay.
And I saw that, and I was so angry watching this movie. I can picture
him being
angry.
It was
watching the movie.
Garbage. I almost started booing in the theater, but there was a guy there with his kids, and I didn't want to ruin it. I'm like, the guy's taking his kids out. Don't be a scumbag. As soon as the movie is over, I go, that stunk, and I'm yelling at them like, how bad was that in the middle of the theater? And they're like, dude, we thought it was great. And I'm like, you should both be stricken with cancer. I don't want to go to the movies anymore. It was horrible fluff.
Have you ever walked out on a movie? A movie's got to be really bad for me to walk out.
I don't know if I ever have, to be honest, because I go to so few.
I walked out of one in my whole life. I forgot the name, though.
I almost walked out of White Chicks Incorporated, and I was in that.
The Kim Basinger movie, was it Cool World?
Cool World, the cartoon thing?
That was the only movie I've ever walked out.
You know what I walked out on? I remember this one.
Like, I can't even be bothered.
Mr. Mike's Mondo Video. Remember that? That guy from Saturday Night Live? Years ago, he put out a movie.
He did all the Mr. Bill and all that. No?
Yeah, that was that guy.
Right. Okay.
And he had a whole movie full of just crap. And, I mean, it's got to be bad when you're at the 35-cent theater for the Stone people in Northport. Remember that theater?
Yeah, we had a
35-cent theater, man.
We had a theater in Northport. It went up a penny every year.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then I think the year was like 1980. And like, look, man, it's only 80 cents. We got to give up on this thing.
Yeah.
And they jacked it up to regular prices, I think.
But you walked in there, and the pot cloud that was in the place, they would just allow you to smoke pot and drink, and it was so awful, even stoned.
It was a hangout.
Yeah.
It was nothing. It had nothing to do with the movies they showed at that place.
Yeah.
They would show they showed like Stripes and stuff. I mean, great movies, but like 20 years after the fact. Or walk out and walk into something else. Right, but you walked out on that?
You could do that, yeah. That was horrid. Yeah, with the multiplex, you walk out of one movie, you walk into another.
Titanic might be the last day I went and saw the theater. I don't remember.
Did you enjoy it?
I went only to see the effects on a big screen.
Yeah, you know what?
I will go see Spider-Man.
You know what?
No, I didn't enjoy it. It made me sick.
Really? It's so easy to just say it was a bad. That was a good movie.
Titanic?
Yeah,
it was at the end. No, it was to me. It was
no, don't talk about parts and the dialogue.
Anytime
I think in general it was a good movie. It was hokey, yes.
Anytime
and it's so easy to say, oh, what a faggy movie, but the special effects. And
you're right. The effects were good. But here's what I resent.
And what's her name's boobs?
Kate Winslet.
Her boobs?
I don't remember them. I don't remember them.
When Leo there was doing his little drawing?
Yeah, she was slumming. It wasn't romantic. She was a whore cheating on her fiancé.
Oh, I understand. The scene wanted to make you puke, but the fact that you get to see her boobs.
I love you, jackass. Shut your face. No, I don't like any type of film that tries to yank it. That's why I hated Gump in the theater. I love you, and she dies of AIDS. Oh, shut up. Cuckoo's Nest made me cry. That was a tragic, sad film. But they're not force it out of you.
And that movie came out when?
75. It was swept the Oscars as it should have.
But Jesus.
Poor Pacino. He did. I think it was Dog Day Afternoon that year, and he should have won. But
is that the last movie that you thought was good?
No.
What was the last movie you thought was good?
Last movie that you saw in the theater that you thought was good.
I don't remember, man. It's been so many years. I saw Jaws in the theaters. I'm old, man. I don't remember. I really saw Star Wars on the theater.
Oh, you didn't see Memento in the theater?
No, I saw it on pay-per-view. It was very good, though.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. A little weird, but I enjoyed it.
Don't you go see the comedies?
No. No, they're never funny. You know what was funny? Used cars.
You don't think like...
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Frank McRae was a
great very dark.
You don't check out the Austin Powers?
Never saw it.
Wow.
God,
why not?
I don't want
to. It's kind of funny.
There's something about Mary?
Half of that I saw in
that I didn't find funny.
I enjoyed that.
No. I didn't like Something About Mary.
I love that movie.
I buy a lot.
Meet the Parents?
I enjoyed that. I saw that on pay-per-view. It made me laugh. I love De Niro in that. It's great.
Yeah.
Here, little something for the bride and groom. God bless. That was
God bless. God bless.
Funny. So no, I don't go. Look, after 1980, when they gave the Oscar went to Ordinary People for Best Picture and Redford for Best Director instead of Scorsese and Raging Bull, I'm like, you know what? It's not worth going to.
Oh, without a doubt, Raging Bull should have won that year.
Of course it should have.
That was a great movie.
Of course.
I forgot about that.
Laura Lose Her Mind was pretty good in that movie, though.
It was a great film.
People,
and I think I actually hate to say it, but I think that Hutton deserved Best Supporting Actor over Pesci, which he got. But come on, Raging Bull.
Come on,
Raging Bull.
Scott wants to say something to Jim.
I know he's going to yell at me. Go ahead, Scott.
Scott.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yeah, first of all, I walked out on Orange County. That was like the worst movie I ever saw.
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah.
And
we heard that after Jack and Colin were in.
Right, we're in here.
We know those guys, so we can just call them Jack and Colin.
Oh, I got you. And I've never been more surprised than to hear Jim Norton say he was disappointed when the girl died of AIDS.
Yeah, you're disappointed in an AIDS death? What's wrong with you?
No.
You're not feeling good?
No, because that turned it into a comedy.
All right, you guys stop. Take it easy.
I think they use that. Oh,
Schindler's
God,
List I
that's
thought
so
was
bad.
amazing. I saw that in the theaters. I loved it.
Yeah?
Yes. Another great comedy. Private Ryan started good and then sucked.
What did you think sucked about it?
Everything after the war.
Really?
I didn't care about any of it. I didn't care. I love the war stuff.
That was pretty good. The sniper up there doing his little prayers and stuff as he's blowing German heads off.
Maybe so, okay, so
that was pretty good.
The war stuff I thought was
war stuff very good.
With the walking around, I got to bring Raj. Shut it. I didn't care.
Shut it.
Who cared about it? Love you, Kev. Love you, Rick.